missed the heated conversation of the fearless driver and the co-pilot. And I said he wouldn't need a co-pilot if he wasn't jetting down the highway. Okay, here we go. Speedo dashi sugi chui. That means don't speed. Basically, that's what it means. What do you think about that?
日本語読めない。
He's copping out. He just said, I can't read Japanese. Actually, we're pretty bored. We're on the way home and we have no more great things to show you. So we're having this conversation of slow down. He doesn't listen. Slow down. Okay, see all those signs? Basically, they say don't speed. That the curve is sharp. The curve is dangerous. This one has nothing to do with that. We are going through the little town of Toki. This was where I used to live as a single missionary, and we haven't been back in close to 40 years. And it's also the town where we began our dating, and eventually we got married. And I moved on to live with Masaide in Nagoya then. But since I moved away from here, they have built an outlet mall, and we thought we'd check that out. So far, I don't recognize anything. Where is the train station? Where is the town? Where is the little church that we used to go to and where I used to live? I don't see anything yet that I recognize. So we're still not knowing where, but it looks like there's a big hospital here, Sogo Byoin. This is the Toki City Hospital, pretty big hospital. Where did I used to live? I remember getting totally mosquito bitten all over the place every summer that I lived here. I would be going with this older missionary, and she's now in heaven. And we would be passing out tracts or Bibles or visiting those people that came to the church that weren't able to come to church recently or something. And I would get so bit by mosquitoes. But they didn't have stores like this. I do not remember anything like this. Kawaii, red little house. Okay. Well, so far what I see, it has grown quite a bit. It was just a little burg. It took me 2 hours to get to Nanzan University where I was studying language. This is really going down memory lane, except there's no memory. What? This could be like a foreign country. These buildings were not here. Isn't that sad when you get to be so old that you don't remember the buildings anymore? They're not the ones you used to know.
およそ700メートル先、目的地周辺です。
この辺が新しいニュータウンになったんだよ。
So we're thinking this is the new town section of Toki. Indeed, nice homes built in less than 30 years ago. And now we're going up the hill to go to the outlet mall. There's not too many of those around in Japan, so this is rather exciting. Yeah, looks like your basic outlet mall. Toki Premium Outlets. Woo! Too bad we don't have a lot of money. We be window shopping today. We be window shopping and trying to find some cheap lunch. Oh yeah, look at that. This is now one day after a holiday, but it's a holiday week, so it's very possible that some jobs are off several days. In our case, we took off the whole week in our school calendar. And oh, there's a food court. Come on, lunchtime. So, what's your first impression of this?
まあどこもみんな同じ。
So, it's about the same whether you go to America or you go to Japan. Premium outlet malls look very close. But one nice thing is it's not a holiday. Well, it's a day after a holiday, a national holiday. And it's at a time when not too many people are out, so that's good. Oh, my chocolate. We have some Pyrex ware that had nice tops at one point, but now they're all kind of crumbling and not nice anymore. So we're gonna see if we can find some tops for those. We hear there's a Pyrex shop here. We just finished with the outlet mall. We didn't buy a single thing. We looked for lunch and now it's 2:30 and we're still hungry. So we ate our munchie chips in the car and we're gonna go see if we can find the place where I used to live before we got married. And actually it was the church where we were married. So we'll keep you tuned in. This is rather exciting. If our GPS would shut up long enough so I could make a movie here. I don't remember a single thing though. This is a lot of
You don't know?
water. I have no clue. I don't remember. 40 years ago, we didn't have a hotomoto. Okay, give me a break. Okay, there was no Aokis.
40 years ago ね。
40 years ago, yo. None of this stuff. I even wonder if the church is still there.
まだわからん。
No. I'm sorry. Nothing is looking familiar. That's scary. When you lived a different life 40 years ago and you come back and you have no memory. Scary. Some of these old bridges might have been here. Nothing is ringing a bell. So you remember this? Okay. You drove a lot more. Ah, there it is! They got a new color. So here's the park and the railroad tracks that was so noisy. And here's the park where we used to play badminton. And when all of the guests from our wedding had to wait out here in all their fancy kimonos while we changed this little church, we changed from the wedding arrangement to the reception arrangement. We had both there, but it's gotten a very nice looking look to it. It's much better than it was, but I remember coming out those doors after getting married, and I remember people wishing us good luck and bon voyage, and they tied cans to our car. So this is the park where I used to play badminton. So cool. And there's the railroad tracks in the distance where I used to see the train go by, or I used to be on the train going every day to Nagoya, to Nanzan University. Somehow I remember this church as being taller. It was a dark brown. They've got it refaced and it's a nice look.